What to do today? Rock painting! This was given to me by a friend for my birthday, and it looks pretty jolly, don't it? Yeah. Let's have a mosey. Oof. We have a book. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We have some paints. Oops. Oh, they're quite nice little chunky pots. Bloody hell. They're quite secure. Oh, there we go. Okay. We have some rocks. We have some oh, pretty googlies. I like those. We have some sticks and a brush. I wonder what the sticks are for. I wonder if it's just for dotting. And then we have a brush, which actually does look quite nice, actually. Let's get my rocks out. Rocks! Ooh. Oh, they're so nice and smooth. I'm liking those very much. Right, let's get some water in my skanky cup. So, skanky. Now, I wonder what shape to do first. Shall we get some inspiration from in here? I do quite like that one. I think maybe that's what that could be what these are for. Yes, dotting tools, small and medium large. Do we have a round? Well, we've got that one, because the other ones are a bit off shape for a sheep. That one might be okay. We'll just have a really round sheep. We might give that one a go. I quite like that one. And that one could fit on this one very well. So maybe we'll do a whale and a sheep. So we need to do a black head first. Gosh, they're really firm, these pots. Oh, okay, good. They should have stuff on. Oh, now. Oh dear. Right, how do I just have to spear it? I don't like spearing it, because then I've got to peel it from the centre icky bits with my fingers. I have it. I have a bit of it. It's coming. Yes. Yes. Oh, so good. I only got a tiny bit on my fingers. Like so many artists just like embrace the messy, and just warning you now, I'm not one of those gals. I'm going to use this brush because we might as well see how good it is. And then let's see what this paint is like as well. Oh, it's nice. It's going on there with absolutely no transparency. That's lovely. I like it very much. I feel like I've given him massive ears, but never mind. Maybe I'll make his face a little bit longer. Yeah, he can have a slightly bigger head. Oh, that's pretty cute. Look how black that is. That's really good. And now we need white. Okay, I'm looking forward to this because this is the dotty bit. How flipping exciting. Dot. Oh. Dot. Oh. Maybe if I take a bit... Oh no, that doesn't make it any better. What does it say? Dots. Use large and medium dotting tools to create... Yeah, well, it just says to dot, but like, look on here. they look so like perfect and round, and like on mine, it just they've got like the centre blobs have gone all funny. Maybe I need to like paint it onto the end. Now let's just sort this out. Right, so maybe if we paint it on, don't know whether this will work, but maybe it won't be quite so blobby. It might do a more even distribution. No, it does not. Okay, so we'll reverse back to what we were doing, which is having the blob, but then I guess you just got to go around and even them out with your brush. Who would have thought blobbing would be so tricky? Oh dearie me, let's turn you round.
I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you're free. can go to wherever we like. There's so much out there to see. And you can paint a picture while we're playing of the palm trees in the air. I can sing you all that I've been saying. I like the color of your hair. All I really know is I was waiting, now that love is ours to share.
Okay, we're waiting for the dots to dry on that fellow before we can put blue dots over the top of the white dots. It's the whole thing. So I'm going to do some of the blue whale instead, and it says to start off it just needs a base coat of white and to use a larger brush, so let's just get any old brush for that. And let's make, okay, well I guess now we leave that to dry, even though it hardly looks any different at all. Okay, so now these two are both drying, so I'm gonna start on this one and I'm just gonna play around with my own thing, see what happens, because I'd quite like to use the googly eyes on this one in the centre. So, and I think they look kind of monster eyes, so I think we'll do some kind of fluffy monster thing. I feel like the black was the best one for going on straight away without seeing through it, whereas everything else you can totally see the underside. I'm going to try and make it work for me with this one because he's furry anyway. This all might help to have some interesting texture. I quite like that. He's quite fur-like. Maybe we should do some yellow. Why don't they put tabs on you? It would be so much easier.
I'll drive if you put on the music. Poor Simon is fine by me. We can take any road that we like. I've got nowhere else to be. Your eyes look prettiest on the water. Hope you don't mind that I stare. And I truly think you looked amazing when I saw you standing there. All I really know is I was waiting, now that love is ours to share. I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you. I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you. I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings, and I'll give you ukulele lessons.
This yellow doesn't really show up very well. Might have to have like 10 coats of that before it's done, but we're not going to bother with that. I feel like it's gone a little bit flat now, colour-wise. Now that it's dry, I think it looked a bit nicer when it had a shine on it. I'm wondering whether to use some oil markers on it. Now, I wonder if this will kind of ruin it or not, but I'm just thinking these oil markers have kind of a glossy tinge to them, so maybe it would just add some dimension to the fur and stuff. So we'll leave that to dry. Over you go into the drying pile now. I think we might be able to do this one. They're huge! Okay, these are dry, so I'm going to do the next little bit on them, but I'm going to use, instead of the paint, I'm just going to use some oil markers. Yeah, cute. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these little critters come to life on rocks. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you would like to subscribe, that's even better. I'm being weird, so I'm gonna go now. Bye, see you next time.